Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, as this is the very last pay-per-view just before we get to Wrestlemania. Who is going to be heading to Wrestlemania with their prospective championships? Will we see new champions tonight, or will all the champions be able to hold their ground? We're going to find out here tonight in St. Petersburg, Florida. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Gargano making his way out to the ring first here. As we know, Johnny Gargano, big underdog in this matchup, but a huge threat in this matchup as well. He did win a big triple threat match a couple weeks ago when it was Johnny Gargano, Edge, and The Miz. So we'll see if by the end of this matchup, Gargano can walk out as the WWE Champion. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. A great way to kick us off here with the WWE Championship match from the Monday Night Raw side. The main event tonight will be an Elimination Chamber matchup, but that will be on SmackDown for the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is going to have to try to retain his championship tonight. We'll see how that goes, but we are focused on the Raw Elimination Chamber. And obviously we have Edge who's defending his championship against Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, Johnny Gargano, The Miz, and Sami Zayn. We'll have to wait and see who will be coming out 1 through 5 here. We know Cody Rhodes is number 6. Maybe Edge, maybe 1 or 2, possibly. How bad would that be for the WWE Champion to draw that number? And now here comes Cody Rhodes, the 2-time former WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes is looking to make it a 3-time WWE Champion by the end of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot wait to see. This is just a historic night in general. Like I mentioned when we kicked off the Elimination Chamber, this is one of the, I would say one of the greatest pay-per-views ever created in the terms of, it's a big roadblock, honestly, because you may be unscathed heading into Elimination Chamber, but the Elimination Chamber will literally take years off your wrestling career. These superstars are risking their life. I mean, obviously they risk their life every single time they get in a ring or any live event, but what they're doing in an Elimination Chamber matchup is even worse. If that metal grating, especially if they try to get suplexing off the top of the pods or anything like that. Anything is possible, and you would hate to, see a bad injury, especially if, they win the championship, but they tear something or whatever. But, hopefully that won't happen. And I don't know per se if there's a certain winner or certain gentleman that has to be favored in this matchup besides Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes will be coming out dead last. And he's bound to be the freshest of freshest in this match, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to walk out WWE Champion. You could have a superstar, hit a spear out of nowhere, or hit a skull-crushing finale, or a haluva kick, or a number of things, and all of a sudden you're getting pinned because you just got hit with a devastating move out of nowhere. And I don't think Cody Rhodes wants to think about that, but for Cody, he's going to get plenty of time for these superstars to beat the living crap out of each other. Because it seems like it's every minute or every 2 minutes at least. That's when the competitors will be coming out. As here comes Finn Balor, making his way down to the ring. Former WWE Champion, former United States Champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank, multi-time Mr. Money in the Bank. We'll see how Finn Balor fares tonight in this matchup in the Elimination Chamber. Like I mentioned, Finn Balor, one of the best accolades here on Monday Night Raw, is looking to continue that tonight. And imagine for Judgment Day if, let's say, Rhea Ripley becomes the new Raw Women's Champion. Damian Priest retains his European Championship, and let's say Finn Balor wins this Elimination Chamber matchup. You're going to have 3 members of the Judgment Day walking out with championships. How crazy would that be? It's bound to happen sometime. Judgment Day is just so dominant. And I wouldn't be surprised if Finn Balor's able to dig down deep in this matchup and walk out as the WWE Champion. And for Finn Balor, he's going to get some time to rest as well. The first superstars entering this matchup are going to be able to take their time, get some rest in before having to focus on getting in that ring and getting some damage done. Big night, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of 14 matches that we are going to be seeing tonight. A little bit of everything. You're going to see the Raw and SmackDown women's titles on the line, even the women's tag team titles. All the titles here in WWE are on the line. Every championship from Raw, every championship from SmackDown are on the line tonight. As now, here comes the WWE Champion, the Rated R Superstar, that being Edge. And we'll see what Edge will be entering in the pods. So right now, if I'm doing my calculations right off of all these superstars we're seeing, it should be Miz and Sami Zayn, the first two competitors that will be fighting. Big question is who is going to be joining them, the first superstar to join them after those two go at it.
And introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
And it would suck for Edge if he's not able to retain that championship tonight, because obviously he won that fair and square from Cody Rhodes, and now being an Elimination Chamber matchup, that's going to take a lot of moments away from, longevity of his career. That WWE Championship has been looking really good around Edge's waist. He is currently a two-time WWE Champion here in Universe Mode, and he would hate to lose that championship once again. Of course, it pans to Cody Rhodes, obviously the man that Edge had to beat to become champion. And now here comes the A-lister Miz, a former Intercontinental Champion, former European Champion as well. And obviously Miz now focusing on the WWE Championship. And that's what I love about the Elimination Chamber. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. One bad slip up by a superstar, another superstar comes in, swipes up the pinfall, and it's just a matter of dealing with certain situations in this ring, because obviously you're going to have Miz and Sami Zayn kick us off, but once these superstars start to trickle in the ring, that's when some of these superstars need to probably back away and let these superstars start beating the crap out of each other. I guess that's just me. That's what I would do if I was first two and then eventually the superstars started coming in. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to let this other superstar come in and start beating up on these guys or whatnot, and kind of let them focus on each other, because it's all about survival in this matchup. This is one of the biggest roadblocks in WrestleMania's history, because not all superstars are going to be 100%. As Miz talking some trash to all the superstars here, saying that they're really lucky they didn't get the big opportunity to get inside this ring. And now here comes the man that is trying to rejuvenate his career, and that being Sami Zayn. And the most ironic thing in this matchup is Sami Zayn is the only superstar to not win a championship here in Universe Mode, which is very crazy to think about, with all the shenanigans and everything that Sami Zayn has had to deal with over the years. So we'll see what Sami Zayn can do tonight. Can he walk out with the WWE Championship and shock the world? He's gonna have to survive the Miz and survive everybody else afterwards. Sami Zayn just right now taking it all in. Take your time. That's what I would do. Take your time, because you could probably hear that thumping in Sami Zayn's chest, especially all these superstars, honestly. So just take it in, take a deep breath, make sure you have plenty of fluids in you before coming down here. and just take this moment in. Sammy doing the right thing, just taking it in like I mentioned. So this is what he needs to do. Looks like he's going back and forth with a couple of these superstars. But it looks like we are mere moments away from getting this match started, ladies and gentlemen. Who is walking out with the WWE Championship? Will it be Miz or Sami Zayn, the ones that have kicked us off in this matchup? Or will Edge somehow able to dig down deep and retain? Referee ringing that bell. And now Miz from behind. Uh-oh. Oh, Miz has him up, maybe going for electric chair, but Sami Zayn able to capitalize and take it to the head. And now, uh-oh, Sami Zayn looking for some snake eyes. Oh, right there to Miz. And, you know, if I'm Sami Zayn, I'd, start going for some submissions. Kind of loosen up the Miz. Don't wear out your stamina too much in this matchup. Or don't do what he's about to do, go for high risk, because you don't know if it's going to work out in your favor. And now Zayn going for some kind of leg drop, but he hits a powerbomb. And any other match I wouldn't mind going high risk in, but this matchup, it gets very extreme very fast, especially if you get thrown outside the ring onto the metal grating there. That is not going to be feeling too good. So let's go ahead and see who comes in at number 3 in this matchup, as Miz and Sami Zayn exchange hit markers here. Oh, as Edge coming in at number 3 now. We'll see how this is going to fare. Big kick there from Sami Zayn, and then a huge uppercut. And now Sami Zayn firing himself up here. He's got 2 main eventers in the ring right now. If he wants to hang with them right now, he's got to go through them. As now Blue Thunder Bomb there to Edge. Big time maneuver early on. Oh, and a big kick to the midsection there. Now Sami Zayn going to go to work on Miz here. Oh, and a big chop to the chest. And now, Sami Zayn looking to get the first elimination. He should have went for the pinfall first, but decided up against it. Must have thought that he would have been able to catch maybe Edge off guard there. Probably thinking that he was just relaxing there. And now let's see who is the next superstar to make his way out of his pod. Finn Balor is next. We are having 4 superstars in the ring. No eliminations just yet. Miz kind of rubbing it in the crowd. It looks like he's trying to talk some trash there to Johnny Gargano as well. Which I wouldn't be surprised. Miz was being very rude a couple weeks ago to Johnny Gargano, not calling him a main eventer and basically saying he has no chance. As Sami Zayn hitting the haluva kick on Edge. We got ourselves a pinfall, a big time elimination, possibly 2, 3, yes! Sami Zayn has just eliminated the Rated R Superstar and the WWE Champion. Just like that, that is crazy. So we are guaranteed to have a new WWE Champion to open up Monday Night Raw coming up tomorrow night. But we got to find out who that is going to be. As we know, Cody Rhodes will be entering last. Johnny Gargano is the next superstar to join this match. So these 4 guys are going to go to war here. Gargano, the man with the most stamina, most relaxed, I guess you could say. It only takes one big maneuver. That's what happened to Edge just moments ago. As Miz trying to eliminate Finn Balor, huge threat in this matchup. As Gargano trying to eliminate Sami Zayn. Ooh, 2.5. As Miz trying to go for a suplex, Finn Balor from behind. Oh, nice release suplex. Into a neckbreaker from Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn knows how big a match this is for himself. And now we wait for Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. The man that was able to win the Battle Royal recently on Monday Night Raw. Let's see if Cody Rhodes can walk out WWE Champion. It's a shame that we don't see Edge in this matchup anymore, but Sami Zayn did a hell of a haluva kick and knocked him out, and he wasn't able to kick out in time. Miz and Zayn are taken out. Gargano taking out Finn Balor as well. This match is going to be all over the place, but in a good way. Everybody going to put it all on the line tonight in this big-time opening bout for the WWE Championship. I was expecting Edge to last for a very long time. I wasn't too sure, honestly, if he was going to get eliminated at all tonight, as Miz almost eliminating Cody Rhodes. Is now Zayn. Uh-oh. Gonna go high risk here. Tornado DDT spiking Finn Balor there. And now here we go with another pinfall attempt. Referee right there. 2, 3. Sami Zayn has eliminated 2 big-name superstars so far. Edge and Finn Balor. How crazy is that? And now, we are down to 4. Miz, Gargano, Sami Zayn, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Swanton bomb there from Sami. As you got the 2 Cleveland Brown fans going at it in the middle of the ring. Cody Rhodes trying to get back in this matchup here. And these big old haymakers to the dome there of Sami Zayn. As Gargano able to kick out early in that pinfall attempt. If I'm Cody Rhodes, you got to stop the momentum of Sami Zayn. He has 2 big eliminations in this matchup. And now, oh my goodness, right on that top rope. That is not going to be feeling good. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Miz coming right after Cody Rhodes. He saw him coming in the ring. Big haymaker there from Rhodes. Oh, wasn't really sure what Cody was thinking about doing, but he's eating a bunch of punches and chops there momentarily. That's Gargano with a devastating backbreaker, though. And this now Cody Rhodes has Miz right where he wants him in the middle of the ring. Miz with a key reversal, though. Oh, but another big reversal from Cody. A lot of back and forth in this matchup. Oh, can have ourselves a double team here. Oh! Super kick into an enziguri. Imagine if Cody Rhodes' next elimination here. 2. Ooh, 2.5. Sami Zayn trying to clothesline Miz there. Miz focusing on Cody Rhodes, though. Uh-oh, Miz. Skull-crushing finale to Cody Rhodes. Is that it? 2. No, able to kick out at 2.5. That's what I'm saying. Even if you enter last in this matchup, you still could very well lose. This Rhodes, oh my goodness. A awkward landing there on the metal grating right there. That is not going to be feeling too good. Gargano, oh my god, again, just tossing him in. That's not going to be feeling too good. Sami Zayn, skull-crushing finale. Can Sami Zayn survive it? 2, 3, no he cannot. Zayn survived. Oh, wait, did Gargano just hit a crossroads? 2, 3, he did! Are you kidding me right now? I swear Gargano just hit the crossroads. I was paying attention to the bottom left-hand screen between Miz and the another superstar going at it. And now we are down to Miz and Gargano, ladies and gentlemen. How crazy is this going to be? Oh, no, 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 no. Miz with the figure 4. Will Miz make Johnny Gargano tap? Will Miz win his first ever WWE Championship here at the Elimination Chamber? Nowhere to go. Gargano trying to flip it, and he does. Now can he make Miz tap out? And now both been able to get out, but how much damage is done? Perfect opportunity for Gargano and Miz. Somehow, someway, these guys are the last 2. Even the superstar that won the Battle Royal on Monday night has been eliminated. I swear I saw Gargano. Oh wait, no, the Gargano lock. The Gargano escape. Here locked in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. Will Miz tap? Will he tap? He's so close. Will he tap? Oh, Gargano lets go. He felt him losing it, but he may have made Miz tap out. Or pass out, pardon me. 2. No, 2.5. And now again. Why not? Why not? Miz is on the brink. Why not hit another one? Make Miz tap out Gargano. Can Gargano do it? Will he become new champion? Gargano. Now he lets it go again. Must have not had all of it. And now Gargano's going to have to dig down deep here once again. Figure out what he needs to do to put away Miz. As now Gargano Uh-oh. We've seen this before. This has won him multiple matches. He's busted the A-lister's face wide open. And now Gargano, is this it? 1, 2, 3, it is. It is. Johnny Gargano is your new WWE Champion. If you would have told me Gargano was winning the championship at the beginning of the night, I probably wouldn't have believed it, you honestly. I was thinking probably Cody Rhodes, since he drew the last entrant. But Johnny Gargano is your new WWE Champion. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. How crazy is that? This man now is the face of Monday Night Raw. Holy cow. Gargano is bringing that championship to WrestleMania. And who will he be facing at WrestleMania is the question, too. How crazy is that to see right now? I am absolutely speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Mr. Johnny Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Man, I am still reeling from what we just saw. Johnny Gargano, that is correct. Johnny Gargano is your new WWE Champion. And he will be heading into WrestleMania with that WWE Championship. But the question is, who will he be defending his championship up against? But now we focus to the SmackDown side here as Tommaso Ciampa is looking to knock off Big E, who's the current Intercontinental Champion and has held that championship, I believe it was the week after SummerSlam, so he has held that championship for a very long time. But he may have met his maker tonight. We saw Tommaso Ciampa in action a couple nights ago there in Tokyo, Japan, where Ciampa would take on R-Truth. Ciampa would actually try to leave, but Big E coming from behind, throwing him back in the ring, but Ciampa would hit a Widow's, or hit his finisher, pardon me, to put away R-Truth, and Ciampa would win. But Ciampa, R-Truth, and Big E are not the same guys. Big E a lot faster and stronger. So we'll see how Johnny, or I should see how Tommaso Ciampa will fare tonight. It's absolutely crazy, man. I'm still trying to, like I mentioned, I'm still recuperating from what we just saw. A hell of an opening bout for the WWE Championship. And if that's what is going to happen tonight in the main event, we could see a new champion for sure. Edge was, he got eliminated quite early, I would say. I didn't really see the replay, but I swear I saw Johnny Gargano hit a Crossroads, steal Cody Rhodes' finisher. I may have been wrong, but I swear that's what I saw. But now we got the man, the Intercontinental Champion, Big E. Will be looking to retain his championship tonight. Big E's faced off with The Fiend, Chad Gable, Otis, and a bunch of other superstars. He's even defeated Roman Reigns in a one-on-one non-title matchup, and so many others. So Big E he's had plenty of big matches since becoming Intercontinental Champion, and he's even defeated the likes of Cesaro as well. So I mean, Big E has had a lot of big-time matches here on SmackDown, and with Tommaso Ciampa coming after that championship, it could be the biggest threat to that championship. And I'm even saying how The Fiend is currently. He's snapped. I know we're getting away from the Intercontinental Championship, but The Fiend has taken out the likes of Adam Pearce, The Rock, and even the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon, all in the last month. So we are going to have to wait and see how that's going to fare. Man, we know The Rock is here tonight. We weren't able to get word with him because he has to kind of produce the SmackDown card tonight. But it is absolutely crazy. No broken ribs or nothing. He just, from what we know, is a lot of bruising to the midsection and whatnot. and a sore neck. But besides that, nothing too serious, surprising. Will this be the last time Big E holds that championship? Will Tommaso Ciampa become the new Intercontinental Champion? Will we have a new reign, a new face of the Intercontinental Championship division? We are going to have to wait and find out. Here we go, Ciampa versus Big E. The first SmackDown match of the night. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. No! What a swinging face buster there. Takes down Big E early. And for Ciampa, it's all about making sure Big E cannot get in a groove in this matchup. He starts hitting powerful maneuvers, power slams. You see him hitting big body slams, splashes. You know, you got to be very careful when you face a man like Big E because he can end a match very, very quickly. And he can sustain a lot of damage too. And this all started when we had Big E take on Seth Rollins in a qualifying matchup to see who would go to the Elimination Chamber matchup for the Universal Championship. Tommaso Ciampa would help out Seth Rollins by distracting him. Oh, big clothesline takes down Ciampa. And I'll look at Big E go to work on Tommaso Ciampa. This is not what Ciampa wants right now. It's big clubbing blows from your Intercontinental Champion. Can Big E somehow, someway walk out still your Intercontinental Champion, or will the psychopath known as Tommaso Ciampa able to somehow upset Big E? I mean, from like what our opening bout was, I would not be surprised if Ciampa's able to dig down deep and beat Big E. It's been a great opening night so far. Ciampa going to the well again, swinging face buster there. And this is what Ciampa needs to do. He needs to dictate this matchup here. He's now going to go with the second rope. Big E stirring up to his feet now. Oh! Beautiful DDT there from Tommaso Ciampa. Absolutely crazy. As Ciampa here. Oh, the back breaker. Will that win him the Intercontinental Championship? 2. Oh, so close. And the frustration is brewing from Tommaso Ciampa. He cannot believe it. How much more can Big E take? Absolutely crazy. Big E with a big reversal now. And now Big E with a gut-wrench power slam. Gotta be very careful right now for Ciampa. Big E's all fired up here. He's getting gyrating. And look at that splash of the ribs there. Now Big E looking to pick up a big win here. Ew, very close, down to 2.5. Big E cannot believe it. Both of these men hitting big-time maneuvers. It's going to dictate this matchup. Big E, big ending to Tommaso Ciampa. Big E, 1, 2, 3. Big E survives Tommaso Ciampa tonight. How crazy is that? I thought this was the beginning of the end right here. Let's see how close. I guess we don't. I don't know if we'll be able to see how close he was with these pinfalls attempts. Maybe right here we will. Look how close this was. 2. Oh, so close. And Ciampa just wasn't able to get to the fairy tale ending. And this is where Big E ultimately would hit that splash the ribs, leading to the big ending right here. And was able to put away Tommaso Ciampa. And Big E, still your Intercontinental Champion. Very impressive reign from Big E. I do not know who's going to be able to dethrone this man. The Fiend couldn't do it. Ciampa couldn't do it. I don't know who can do it. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? This is the Dead Man, The Undertaker. This is an absolute surprise. Are you kidding me? The Undertaker does not have a match. We didn't know he was coming, but The Undertaker. We saw The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble make a surprise appearance. Here in Universe mode, The Undertaker has had, a handful of matches, but hasn't been really, a mainstay here in Universe mode. But for The Undertaker, this is very surprising. It's always great to see The Undertaker, though. What is The Undertaker doing here at the Elimination Chamber? Does he have one last run in him? Obviously, we know WrestleMania is officially 4 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't believe The Undertaker has had a match here and at a WrestleMania here in the series. And we know that The Undertaker is Mr. WrestleMania. I mean, I know you could say that for Shawn Michaels, but when you think of the WWE Hall of Famer, The Undertaker, you think about WrestleMania. It's very shocking to think that The Undertaker has not had a WrestleMania match. But I would love to know why The Undertaker is showing up here at the Elimination Chamber. No knowledge whatsoever, from me at least. Maybe some people knew in the back, but The Undertaker making a surprise appearance tonight here in Universe Mode. What is the dead man doing here? He's here tonight. Send a message maybe. Wait and find out. The dead man is here for a reason. What is his reasoning? I'm in shock and awe right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not every day you get to see this man inside the ring. The Undertaker is here. Vintage Undertaker. What does he have to say here tonight at the Elimination Chambers, taking off the jacket? He means business. What is on the mind of the dead man, the Undertaker, here at the Elimination Chamber? Cannot wait to find out. I happen to be down here in St. Petersburg, Florida, because I live down here. I have a house down here. And I saw that the Elimination Chamber was here in my city. And I figured I'd be nearby. I figured I showed up here to WWE. I talked to Vince McMahon, talked to some WWE officials, and we agreed to something that's going to be very life-changing for me. And what I mean by life-changing is that this is going to be my last ride, ladies and gentlemen. From this year, from this Elimination Chamber through WrestleMania of next year will be my last year in WWE. That is when I'm going to retire at next year's WrestleMania. So tonight, I wanted to come out here and make a announcement. I may be old, but I'm sure as hell one of the best here in all of WWE. And I'm going to show these young guys that. I'm going to beat some respect out of them. I may be old, but I can still strike as fast as I did in the early 2000s and when I first ever debuted here in WWE. Now, I'm not officially signed to Raw or SmackDown. I can sign to whatever brand I seem fit. But I do need a WrestleMania opponent. So I will be traveling to Raw and SmackDown to find that opponent, to see who's going to be man enough to step up to the plate and see who can actually try and defeat me. Wait a minute. We're hearing something. What the hell's going on? The hell is this? Are you kidding me? No frickin' way. That is the Icon, Sting, making his first ever appearance here in Universe Mode history. The Stinger is here. Holy hell, we are about to have Sting and The Undertaker in the same ring at the same time here in WWE. How crazy is that? Stinger is here. Holy hell. And he's even pointing the bat at The Undertaker. How ballsy is that? It seems like he has a message for The Undertaker. Holy crap. This is not what I was expecting here tonight. The Undertaker having one last ride into him all the way to next year's WrestleMania. Funny thing is, Taker, I don't have a WrestleMania match either. And you don't even need to go to Raw or SmackDown to find your opponent. I think you know who you want, and it's me. Everybody has talked about this dream match for decades and decades, ever since you were in WWE and I was down in WCW. You were the face of WWE, and I was the face of WCW. It crumbled, and I never signed with WWE, and you continued to dominate WWE. Everyone talked about dream matches that never happened, but if you're down, Undertaker, let's fight at WrestleMania. Me and you for the first time ever here in WWE history. I was not expecting this at all, Sting. Not one bit. To see you in the same ring, in an actual WWE ring, that makes... I'm just absolutely shocked to see you. But if you want that match, and you want me to go 1-0 at WrestleMania, I will make you rest in peace. How crazy is this, ladies and gentlemen? Both men in the same ring together. How crazy is this going to be? Both of these men at WrestleMania. Sting versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. It looks like we are officially having The Undertaker and Sting. A WrestleMania match that I thought never would happen. But The Undertaker said he's going to have one last run in him from this Elimination Chamber all the way to next year's WrestleMania, where he will be retiring at. But now we are focused at the Raw Tag Team division, as this man Randy Orton will be in 2 matches tonight. This being his first match of the evening, it will be for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Randy Orton is looking to dethrone Imperium, get those championships, those tag titles back around their waist, but also Orton has to go through the very dangerous Walter to get the $1 Million Championship away. So Randy Orton could either be walking out with no championships, at least 1 championship, or 2 championships. What do you guys think the odds are for Orton to walk out with both championships? Obviously, in this matchup, he's going to have to rely on Matt Riddle quite a bit to get those Raw Tag Team titles back around his waist, or their waist, pardon me. Anything is possible. It only takes 1 RKO, though, but Riddle and Orton have to bring their A game against Imperium tonight. Both of these tag teams have, both Imperium and RK Bro have had issues losing both of their recent tag matches. RK Bro losing to Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo of Los Lotharios, and Imperium losing to Nakamura and Rick Boogs recently there on Monday Night Raw. So both teams don't have momentum heading into this matchup, but we'll see what is going to be heading into this matchup. As now here comes Matt Riddle making his way down the ring. Like we mentioned, Riddle's going to have to put up a strong showing for Orton to get 2 championships tonight, and for Riddle to obviously get a championship back around his waist. Riddle has so much potential, and I think, like we mentioned before, him teaming with Randy Orton is definitely going to be a game changer. It automatically makes, helps Riddle, not just feel important, but Riddle, he's going to be a main event star for sure. He's still relatively young, a MMA superstar, but we'll see how it's going to fare for Matt Riddle, a terrific young man inside that ring. They're going to have to go through the very dangerous duo of Imperium, Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner, to get those championships around their waist. Walter will not be at ringside as far as I can tell. Walter will be staying in the back, getting ready for his championship matchup later on tonight. Walter has plenty of faith in these two right now to walk out still the Raw Tag Team Champions. And if Imperium can head into WrestleMania with the Raw Tag Team titles and the $1 Million Championship, I don't see them, losing their championships for quite a long time. But obviously, they have to go through RK Bro.
140 pounds.
Marcel Barthel there on the left, Fabian Eichner on the right.
Tag Team Champions, Marcel Barthel.
And these guys are just so dangerous in the ring, especially Fabian Eichner. This man, his moonsaults are just out of this world, man. Jumping from rope to rope, doing whatever he needs to do to win a match. Both of these guys are very dangerous, especially Walter, their leader, telling them what to do. It could be a very long night for RK Bro. Both Riddle and Orton not backing down, not moving a single inch out of Marcel Barthel's way. Marcel Barthel's lucky Orton doesn't just grab him and hit him with an RKO real quick. But what do you guys think the chances of Imperium retaining their championships tonight? Obviously, I could see a lot of you guys saying 50-50, but I don't know. It's totally up in the air, honestly. You could say with the Raw Tag Team Championships, obviously this is, a disqualification countouts can happen, so I guess you could say Imperium will have the upper hand in this matchup, but, anything is very well possible. It seems like we are almost ready for this Raw Tag Team Championship match to get underway here at the Elimination Chamber. As so far tonight it has been mind-blowing out of the gate. We saw a new WWE Champion, that being Johnny Gargano. And also we just saw The Undertaker. That is right, The Undertaker coming back. One last run in him. We saw Sting for the first time ever challenging The Undertaker to a match at Wrestlemania this year. And Undertaker has accepted. So this is just incredible. WrestleMania's card is going to be very, very stacked. I cannot wait to see how that's going to fare. Undertaker and Sting for the first time ever. As here we go, Marcel Barthel and Randy Orton going to go at it here. And for Orton, the longer this match goes, he may not be able to survive that matchup for the $1 Million Championship later on tonight. Referee taking his sweet time to get in position. Could have easily been maybe a 2.5 there, but referee just doing the right thing, trying to make sure that the shoulders were down there. And we still have plenty more to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A big matchup that I'm definitely looking forward to is a match that's gotten very, very out of hand. That between Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt, The Fiend. The Fiend, these last 3 weeks, have taken out The Rock, Adam Pearce, and the chairman of the board, that being Vince McMahon. And Vince even gave him his match. Adam Pearce said no, he didn't feel like giving Bray Wyatt the matchup at Elimination Chamber was going to be sufficeable, and he was going to fine him. But Vince McMahon obviously came out after Adam Pearce got beaten down and saying, hey, we're waiving that, we're going to give you the matchup and everything like that. And it seemed like The Fiend was already gone and everything, but all of a sudden, coming from behind Vince McMahon was The Fiend, and he attacked. Vince McMahon beat the living crap out of him, choked him to death, making Vince McMahon passing out. We know Vince McMahon is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we're going to be hearing from Vince at all tonight, but it's a scary situation to end SmackDown there in Tokyo. And I guarantee the rosters for definitely SmackDown for sure is definitely going to be drained of energy, because going from all the way from Tokyo, Japan, all the way here to St. Petersburg, Florida, I don't know how long of a plane ride that would be. What, 12, 16 hours maybe? Possibly. I might be over exaggerating, but still, as a figure 4 leg lock here, imagine if Matt Riddle has to tap out. Referee right there in position, nowhere to go. Fabian going to try and make sure Randy Orton can't get in here, but Riddle going to be able to toss him right there. Oh yes, he's able to toss him out of the way, but how much damage was done to both men? Marcel Barthel, the one that had it in the longest, is feeling it more than what Matt Riddle is at the moment. And now Riddle going to show that MMA background, these vicious knees right to the ribs. Uh-oh. This ain't good for Marcel Barthel. Dropping right on his back there. And this is where Riddle needs to go to work here. Oh, goodness, the bare knee to the dome. Will Riddle be able to win the championships? No. Not even a 1 count. And that's definitely got to be pure adrenaline right there, ladies and gentlemen. No. Riddle, perfect maneuver there. And now, oh, wait a minute. I thought Riddle was going to go for a springboard maneuver. But Fabian Aichner giving his partner some time to recuperate just enough. And now Orton going to be able to get tagged in the ring here. Now we got ourselves a one-on-one bout. As, oh, wait a minute. Marcel Barthel. Oh, goodness. Dropping him on his head and neck area. Pinfall. 2. Oh, 2.5. As far as Matt Riddle didn't try and break it up there. And now Riddle finally getting out of the ring. I don't know how much is left in Randy Orton after taking that big powerful maneuver there from Barthel. Oh, goodness, what a beautiful snap suplex there to Randy. I think Imperium's going to want to do as much as they can to help out their leader, Walter. And if they have to make sure that Orton can't even make it to that matchup, even better. Oh, nice Insegura to the side. As Fabian and Marcel Barthel. Oh, drop kicks right to the skull. And I think Orton's busted open. Yes, he is. Big slice on the head. One of those boots just cutting up Orton's face here. And this is not where RK Bro wants to be at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these men are in trouble, especially Orton right now. That blood just dripping down his face. I don't know how many more big-time maneuvers Orton can take. As Orton with a key reversal. Jawbreaker takedown. Pinfall attempt as that blood drips down his face. 2. Ooh, almost actually stole it. Almost like a jawbreaker stunner there, ladies and gentlemen. And now, vintage backbreaker there from Randy. And Orton going to do the right thing. Get a tag. Maybe try to get a towel and cover up that cut or put some alcohol or something on that wound. Might have to get the trainers from ringside to come over here and look at that cut. Obviously, I think he would fight through that injury, but I think for Orton it would be the perfect opportunity to clean it up. But Riddle, surprisingly, going to go for the tag here. And now, Luthez press here from the Viper Randy Orton. Could those big clubbing blows be enough? But obviously it was not. Orton cannot believe it. Aichner trying to get up to his feet here. Oh, and he's smashing his head in right there. I know. Looks like RK Bro, they're going to do the right thing. A little bit of frequent tags, which is always a good thing, honestly. Keep each other fresh, but I would say I would have Matt Riddle stay in this matchup a lot more. Let's look at this. Devastating punches and elbows there. And now Aichner getting hit with a submission hold here. Will Aichner have to tap? Will we see new champions? Oh, Barcel able to break it up at the last second. And now pinfall attempt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Barthel didn't turn around in time. He thought maybe Aichner was going to be able to kick out. But RK Bro are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. And that officially makes them 2-time Raw Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode history. Orton suffered a big cut, but Randy Orton, being helped by his tag team partner Matt Riddle, able to walk out with the new tag team championships. Right here, the ending of the match, these big elbow strikes, brutal submission, is able to eventually make Aichner pass out, then able to pick up the win via pinfall. Riddle and Orton are the new tag team champions on Monday Night Raw. Bray Wyatt, I'm going to get straight to the point, man. What you did to me, to Adam Pearce, and even the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon, the one that has made this company to what it is today, you had the balls to do what you did to us. I think it's perfectly fine. Vince McMahon even gave you your match. Adam Pearce was not going to, but Vince McMahon did that, gave you that match, and you still did what you did. That's undespicable. Now, I could easily get rid of your matchup between you and Adam Cole, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let that match carry on, and for your sake, you better hope Adam Cole beats your ass, because if he doesn't, I sure as hell will. I will put your candy ass in place and stick my size shoe right up your candy ass. Sorry for you guys to see me angry like this, but I'm just so frustrated. I have a lot of bruising on my body. Luckily, I didn't crack any ribs, my head, or anything like that with that fall. But we are going to carry on with our show tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show, especially on the SmackDown side of things. It is great to see The Rock back, and he did confirm that, yeah, he did have some major bruising, but thankfully nothing broken to his sternum, to his ribs, to his head, or anything like that. But thankfully, we're still actually going to see Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt. Those guys are going to beat the living crap out of each other. But we'll get to that match later on tonight. But we are to LA Knight. Going to be in a 2-on-1 handicap matchup between Jeff Hardy and RVD. Obviously, when LA Knight came back, or made his SmackDown debut, I should say, he targeted a lot of the main roster guys here, took out Kevin Owens when he came back here to WWE, at least laid him out. And LA Knight would go on to call himself the next Legend Killer, calling himself the self-proclaimed Legend Killer. At least that's what I'm calling him, the self-proclaimed Legend Killer. He is calling himself the Legend Killer. But for LA Knight, he's taken out Jeff Hardy and RVD. First, it was RVD. It was Jeff Hardy now. But now we are going to see how he's going to be faring in a 2-on-1 handicap match against these two legends. Can LA Knight get it done tonight? Only the one blemish in the career of LA Knight so far here in his young career, losing to Big E for the Intercontinental Championship. And it doesn't mean that LA Knight may not get another opportunity for that Intercontinental Championship, but it seems like he is focusing on taking out the legends here on SmackDown. And I imagine he might be able to just do that, and especially in this 2-on-1 handicap match. It's not a tornado 2-on-1 handicap matchup. This is a normal 1-on-2 tag team matchup where RVD and Jeff Hardy have to tag in this match. LA Knight, the younger of the between both teams, obviously, but age doesn't always matter in certain situations, and clear example of that is the Undertaker and Sting. We saw Sting and Undertaker make their returns here. Taker, we haven't seen in a good while. Obviously, he was at the Royal Rumble for a brief little bit. As now we got Jeff Hardy making his way down to the ring, former Intercontinental Champion, former $1 Million Champion as well, and a former Raw Tag Team Champion. So Jeff Hardy does have some good old accolades here in WWE. So we'll see how Jeff will handle this right now. Obviously, Jeff and RVD definitely want to start getting ready, because at WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be a total of 4 Money in the Bank matches for Raw and SmackDown, 2 for each side for the women's and men's side. So maybe we'll see Jeff and RVD get an opportunity to qualify for those matches. We'll give you guys some more information on each brand's show, but tonight it's figuring out who is walking out with the championships heading into WrestleMania. The pictures will be more clear, and also we'll have to figure out, Charlotte and Adam Cole's situation. Obviously, Charlotte won the Royal Rumble. Will she be going to Raw, SmackDown? Is Adam Cole going to challenge for the Raw title or the SmackDown title? You just never know. But here we go. LA Knight and RVD going to kick us off here on this 1-on-2 handicap match. Referee ring the bell. Here we go. And RVD, these big haymakers to LA Knight. And, if LA Knight's not very careful, this could be very quick. And obviously he doesn't think he needs a tag team partner. But this match is about more putting LA Knight in his place and kind of seeing if he can actually handle taking out these legends. LA Knight is all about that talking, but he has to do that walking too in the middle of that ring. RVD thought he had him after that big cannonball up in the air there. As here comes a tag to Jeff Hardy. Here comes LA Knight going for that elbow strike, but Hardy one step ahead of him. Both Hardy and RVD doing a lot of scouting of LA Knight since LA Knight has been here on SmackDown. Just a 1 count there to LA Knight. Hardy going to have to do a lot more to put away a caliber of LA Knight. But you know, it's been a heck of a ride for LA Knight so far here, trying to take out Jeff Hardy and RVD, and so far so good in that category. But in a 2-on-1 handicap matchup, it is definitely different. Going for that axe handle, and he takes down LA Knight. LA Knight currently struggling right now. Obviously, it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. No tags for LA Knight. He's going to have to game plan and figure out what he's going to have to do to put away both men. And now Knight gets hit with a sit-out powerbomb. Is this enough? 2. Ooh, very close. 2.5. LA Knight stays in this matchup, though. Jeff Hardy all fired up, trying to get this Florida crowd behind him. And now it's turn for RVD to get some revenge here. Uh-oh, RVD with the split-legged moonsault, I believe is what you would call it, but it was not enough, or he was not able to connect, pardon me, as now LA Knight, ooh, vicious maneuver, takes down RVD. We've seen that maneuver before from LA Knight, as he connects with an elbow. And just like that, LA Knight gets himself back in the matchup. Here we go, referee in position, 2, ooh, 2.5. Knight cannot believe it, but he has to stay on RVD. Or go ahead and taunt the crowd too. Gotta do whatever LA Knight wants to do. He connects with that swinging neck breaker. Just gonna kind of toy with RVD as much as he can. As Knight just walking around trying to decide what he wants to do. I don't know if that's the best idea, giving RVD any time to recuperate. And now here comes Knight with a big old suplex. No, connects with the neck breaker. There for a moment, I thought RVD reversed it. But thankfully for LA Knight, he didn't. RVD reversed that time, though. And we still have some more SmackDown action for you guys later on tonight. As the Bloodline, the Brawling Brutes, fight for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos are your current SmackDown Tag Team champions. The United States Championship is on the line, where John Cena will look to retain his championship against Rey Mysterio. That's going to be a hard-hitting battle for sure. Got the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line as well. Got Becky Lynch. She'll be defending against Raquel Gonzalez. It's going to be a hard-hitting matchup for sure. As Jeff Hardy, twist of fate there to LA Knight. Will that be enough to put him away? 2. Oh, 2.5. Very, very close. And now Hardy. Oh, Swanton Bomb. But the knees were up on Jeff Hardy. How much damage was done there to Jeff Hardy, though? LA Knight, he's going to have to fight back right now. Perfect opportunity to do it right now. As now he's just suplexing Jeff Hardy, just trying to loosen him up here. Referee now in position. Not even a 1 count. LA Knight's going to have to hit a big-time maneuver to try and put him away. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Vicious DDT. 2. Oh! RVD breaks it up at the very last second. And now, oh, wait a minute. RVD, he's going to eat another maneuver here. Oh, my goodness. Vicious takedown there of RVD. And now, LA Knight again. Damn! Are you kidding me? He's making this look flawless here. 2, 3. LA Knight defeating 2 of, you could say, one of the 2 of the best Hall of Famers currently still here in WWE. Jeff Hardy's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he goes in, but RVD is a WWE Hall of Famer. But LA Knight able to survive RVD and Jeff Hardy tonight. What a crazy match. If Jeff Hardy would have hit that Swanton Bomb, I believe they win this 1-on-2 handicap match. But this just shows you how big of a star LA Knight is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. This is right here where we just saw the knees get propped up there, leading to LA Knight to eventually defeating RVD and Jeff Hardy. Big win in the career of LA Knight. What is next for LA Knight here on SmackDown?
The following contest contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship. Here's one of the most
Will Rhea Ripley be able to walk out your new Raw Women's Champion? Or will Bayley continue to be your Raw Women's Champion heading in to WrestleMania season? We saw at the Royal Rumble where Rhea Ripley lost to Bayley, but Rhea Ripley was able to win a number one contenders matchup where it was Rhea Ripley taking on Ronda Rousey. And Rhea Ripley looked really good in that matchup. And Rhea Ripley even picking up a win over Liv Morgan recently on Monday Night Raw as well. So we'll see if the momentum can be carried from these wins from Rhea Ripley into the big time matchup here tonight. She's part of the Judgment Day. Obviously, Finn Balor not able to walk out with the WWE Championship earlier on tonight to open up Elimination Chamber. But Rhea Ripley can change the tide, the riptide, you could say, and walk out with the championship. You could have Rhea Ripley with the championship and even Damian Priest if Damian Priest can survive Bobby Lashley tonight. It's going to be a hard-hitting matchup no matter what tonight in this match between Rhea Ripley and Bayley. I think Bayley is going to be in a fight of her life tonight. Rhea Ripley, you can see something's different in her eyes right now. And I think Rhea Ripley is going to, there's a big possibility Rhea Ripley is going to become the new Raw Women's Champion. And now Bayley going to look to continue her reign here on Raw. We have the SmackDown Women's Championship later on tonight. It'd be nice to see if Charlotte maybe makes her decision tonight or if she'll continue to drag it out. But no matter what, Bayley and Becky Lynch currently are the challengers or the champions heading into WrestleMania season. We'll see if they retain tonight to officially make that official. And, you know, I mean, I don't know who Charlotte would honestly pick between Bayley and Becky Lynch. Obviously, Charlotte knows Bayley really well. Bayley knows Charlotte very well. And same can be said for Becky Lynch knowing Charlotte and Charlotte knowing Becky. So it's just one of those things where you got to kind of decide not just who you are challenging, but you got to think about the landscape. Do you want to be on Raw, or do you want to continue to be on SmackDown? Is the type of thing. This crowd here in Florida saying Rhea's going to kill you. You never know. Rhea could come out here and destroy Bayley.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley all fired up here in Florida. Something different. Like I mentioned.
And introducing the champion from San Jose, California, the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
Can Bayley retain her championship tonight heading into WrestleMania season?
The Raw Women's Champion possibly taking
Big opportunity, a big fight feel tonight. Bayley got the upper hand in the first matchup, but can Rhea Ripley learn from that defeat at the Royal Rumble and pick up a much needed win in her career and get that Raw Women's Championship around her waist? Both women seem very focused right now. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. Women's Championship is on the line. And Rhea Ripley looking to early on destroy Bayley with that whipping of the neck there, but obviously not enough just yet. She's going to toss her into the corner. Both women loving that black and purple attire, fitting both of these women. Oh, brutal knee to the ribs. Rhea Ripley coming out here with a game plan. Watching a lot more game tape on Bayley. Well, as soon as I say that now, Bayley with the momentum. A lot of back and forth. No slowing down between both of these women. Brutal elbow strike there to the ribs. If I'm Bayley, I keep Rhea Ripley on her back. Maybe the best idea is now Bailey looking to go high risk here. Oh, Rhea Ripley was trying to go for, a clothesline of sorts, but that honestly kind of helped her out. Yes, she kind of clotheslined into that top turnbuckle, but I think she'd rather maybe take that compared to a drop kick or a flying crossbody, whatever Bailey was thinking there. And I love what the Judgment Day are doing, letting Rhea Ripley settle business for herself, not having to have Judgment Day out here having to help out Bailey. Maybe Rhea Ripley needs Judgment Day to be out here at ringside to help her out, but that's what you. I don't like the Judgment Day for their actions and everything like that, but letting a woman like Rhea Ripley, settle her business out here at ringside by herself, I think that's a good leader in Finn Balor by him doing that. As now Bailey looking to go high risk. Rhea Ripley all the way on the other side of the ring coming to get Bailey. Now Bailey, going for the flying crossbody. Rhea Ripley just way too close, and she gets hit with a scoop slam. Bailey may rue the day that she just did that. Come on, Rhea. There's no need for that. It's been a good back and forth matchup right now. Rhea Ripley hitting a beautiful powerbomb maneuver, takes down Bailey. Bailey is in trouble right now. Oh, but Bailey with a key reversal in this matchup. Here comes your women's champion. In the corner, this match is starting to speed up here. That's not where you want to be if you're Rhea Ripley. Wait a minute, Bailey to belly from the second rope. But Bailey not going to go for the pinfall. Very well could have, but no, she wants to end this once and for all. Bailey with the knee, and that is what defeated Rhea at the Rumble, and it beats her tonight. Bailey retains her Raw Women's Championship, and she's officially heading in to WrestleMania season with the championship. This next match is going to be becoming very, very brutal, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be Solo Sikoa taking on the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. This all started when Roman Reigns was feuding with Brock Lesnar, and I think Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar is basically feuding with everybody on the SmackDown roster, but at the Royal Rumble it was Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. A couple weeks beforehand we saw the debut of Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa would actually put Brock Lesnar through an announce table. And now tonight, Solo is going to look to survive Brock Lesnar and pick off a massive upset. Recently, Brock Lesnar would go on to attack Solo Sikoa and send a message to Solo Sikoa. So we'll see if Solo Sikoa can pick up a big, massive win, or if Brock Lesnar can get himself back to focusing on Roman Reigns. But for Brock Lesnar, he's going to have to deal with the numbers game. And that being the bloodline at ringside, Roman Reigns obviously backstage in his locker room focusing on his big 6-man Elimination Chamber matchup. And I believe Roman is obviously trusting his family, his bloodline, to get the job done tonight. We also know the Usos defend their tag team titles later on tonight against the Brawling Brutes. So we'll see how that's going to fare as Brock Lesnar is here, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast Incarnate, former Universal Champion, is in the building. Yeah, he did fall up a bit short at the Royal Rumble, but I think for Lesnar, he's not done with Reigns, and far from it. Having to beat the Usos back-to-back weeks to even get the opportunity at the Royal Rumble. Reigns would defeat Lesnar, and then also, having to get a match against Solo Sikoa. How crazy is that going to be, ladies and gentlemen? That, Lesnar might be having to defeat the whole bloodline just to get back to Roman Reigns. And look at that cocky smile there of Brock. But he knows he's going to be in for a war right now between himself and Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the bloodline. Who do you guys think's going to win? Do you think Lesnar can defeat Solo Sikoa? Or will Solo Sikoa pick up a big-time win in his young career? Solo Sikoa defeated Ricochet in his SmackDown debut. So we'll see how Solo Sikoa will deal. And even recently on SmackDown, Solo Sikoa picked up the win in a 6-man tornado tag team match. So we'll see how Solo can bring that momentum into this. As here we go. Referee ringing that bell. Oh, and look at Sikoa coming right out of the gate, right after Lesnar. That is what Sikoa has to do. You cannot be intimidated by Brock or you have already lost. As the enforcer going ham on Lesnar's face there. Solo Sikoa talking some major trash there to Lesnar. But look at that fireman's carry reversal. You gotta be very, very careful when you face off with a man like Brock. And right now, Lesnar with a leg submission and an armbar submission. Imagine if Solo Sikoa has to tap out here just not even a minute into this match. As Solo Sikoa able to save his arm there briefly. And now Brock gonna systematically destroy Solo Sikoa. Beautiful suplex. Here we go with a pinfall. But there is a rope break. Referee making sure he calls it right down the middle. No advantage for anyone in this match. As now Solo gonna put him on the ropes. And, oh, brutal forearm to the middle of that back. That is not gonna be feeling too good. And for the most part, Solo Sikoa doing quite well. And as soon as I say that, Lesnar just decapitates him with that clothesline. And I think the only thing that really Solo has going for him is, obviously he's got the bloodline at ringside, but he is maybe a little bit faster than Brock Lesnar in the terms of certain maneuvers. So Solo could be saving himself in this matchup, but he has to make sure he doesn't, get too cocky, because Lesnar can get back in a match real quickly, suplexes and an F5 out of nowhere. So got to be very, very careful. As now Brock Lesnar, beautiful brainbuster suplex, dropping him on his head and neck area. Lesnar getting the crowd behind him, telling the crowd that he's going to put away Solo Sikoa here, quick and easy. Running power slam there to Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is in trouble right now. And oh, wait a minute. As soon as I said that, the enforcer now going to try to get something going. That is what won Solo Sikoa the matchup on SmackDown recently. Will that win him this matchup? 2. No, 2.5. Very, very close. How much more is left in the tank of Brock? Solo looking to fly here. Frog splash. The Uso splash to Brock. 2, 3. Solo Sikoa picks up a win over Brock Lesnar. How crazy is that? The biggest win in this young man's career. Solo Sikoa defeats Brock Lesnar. Lesnar getting out of the ring, heading to the back. The enforcer is showing you why he's not a man that you don't take seriously. And now Sikoa has had Lesnar's number. And now he's going to put Lesnar in his place. Solo Sikoa tossing Lesnar right into the steel steps. Come on. And now it is time for the Women's Tag Team Championships to be on the line. Natalya and Tamina challenging Sasha Banks and Naomi. And Natalya and Tamina, they were, like we mentioned, they were not wanting to wait around to get themselves that opportunity. They came right after Sasha and Naomi, attacking them after a win over Sasha and Naomi. And Sasha and Naomi did not take that quite well. So Sasha and Naomi would come over to Raw and beat up Natalya and Tamina, and we'd see a good back and forth between the women ever since then. So we'll see if how this is going to fare tonight, if Natalya and Tamina can get in the heads of Sasha and Naomi, or if Sasha and Naomi can deal with what is going on. As here comes your Women's Tag Team Champions, Sasha and Naomi. See if they can continue a championship reign here and represent SmackDown at the best of their abilities. Anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. These women, two of the best that we have here, they're carrying the Women's Tag Team championship division so far. We'll see if they can continue to do that. Two elite singles superstars coming together as a tag team, winning the tag team titles. It's easy to, I guess you could say it's easier to chase after the championships to an extent, or winning the championship, but chasing after the championship is even harder. As there is the prestigious women's tag team championships are on the line. Natalya and Tamina look like they are ready. And it looks like your tag team champions are ready as well. Who is walking out with the tag team titles? Will we see a new champion, or will we see them retain? Mere moments from finding out what the fate of Sasha and Naomi are going to be. Looks like the referee loves his job. But here we go, Natalya and Naomi to kick us off here for this women's tag title match. Referee rings that bell. Both women going to go to work now. And we are getting close to about halfway through this Elimination Chamber card so far. Got plenty still to come. We've still got to come to the SmackDown tag team, or the SmackDown women's matchup, pardon me, is on the line still between, obviously, Becky Lynch and Raquel Gonzalez. We'll see if Raquel can, defeat the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch after two big wins from Raquel Gonzalez over Becky Lynch and Charlotte in back-to-back weeks a couple weeks ago. But Becky Lynch and Charlotte were able to pick up a win over Raquel and Shayna Baszler just 2 days ago there in Tokyo, Japan. But that travel, it's probably going to definitely get to these men and women that had to come from SmackDown. All the way over here is Northern Lights suplex. Referee running in place, trying to get the position. Just a 1.5 there. Probably would have been at least a 2 count. But the referee was deciding to do the moonwalk right in front of Naomi's pinfall attempt. Now we'll see if Tamina can go to work here. Uh-oh, Tamina, tossing her up in the air. That is not going to be feeling good. Maybe new champion. No, still early yet. Going to have to get some more damage in, but just like that, here comes the boss. Former SmackDown Women's Champion, former Raw Women's Champion, current Raw, or I should say the current Tag Team Champion. Sasha Banks has done it all here in Universe Mode. As now here comes Naomi. Hurricane Rana takes down Tamina. Now Sasha, I don't know what Sasha Banks is thinking about doing. She's just taking a brisk walk as Naomi about to get taken out by Tamina. And now Tamina from behind to Sasha. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Oh, what a brutal power slam there to Sasha. Ooh, but even so, there is a rope break. And it's now Tamina focusing on Naomi here. Probably should definitely focus on your legal opponent. But it seems like Tamina, again, just want to go after Naomi. Why not? If Naomi gets tagged in, she will not be at 100%. Tamina looking really good here as she connects with the swinging neck breaker as well. And your main event still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 6-man Elimination Chamber. The Universal Champion Roman Reigns defends his Universal Championship against 5 other superstars. We'll see if Roman Reigns can somehow survive. Edge tonight, he didn't retain. We saw Johnny Gargano become the WWE Champion as Tamina with a devastating elbow to the chest there, trying to cave in Sasha Banks. Will that be enough? 2.5. Also still to come tonight, Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt still on tap for tonight. We will see how that's going to go. We have not seen Bray Wyatt show up to this arena whatsoever. I don't know if he's here tonight, what's going on with that, but Bray Wyatt said that he wanted a match with Adam Cole, but it could be all about mind games, honestly. 2.5. Natalya stays in this matchup, but for how much longer, though? And I think the upset of the night definitely goes to Solo Sikoa defeating Brock Lesnar. How crazy is that? It just shows you how dominant Solo Sikoa can be. an absolute game changer. As now Natalia, she lives here actually in Florida, so this definitely could be a homecoming crowd type of situation where, not the good guys don't usually get cheered, but this could be like the one time only. Super kick there from Tamina. Will that be enough? New champion. 2, 3. Yes, we do. Tamina and Natalia are now multi-time women's tag team champions. Not what I was expecting here tonight. I was expecting Sasha Banks and Naomi to continue their reign, but that's how crazy this tag team division can be. Very unexpected results. Right there, that super kick right on the chin. She got all of it. And now Tamina and Natalia are now new tag team champions representing Monday Night Raw. How will this fare as we head into WrestleMania season? Will Natalia and Tamina still be your champions heading into WrestleMania? We will find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And here comes the very dangerous Raquel Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Shayna Baszler is accompanying Raquel Gonzalez. This has been very interesting. These women have been, kind of seems like they've been working together of sorts as of late. They did lose the tag team match here a couple of nights ago there in Tokyo, there at SmackDown. But it seems like there may be some kind of alliance between both of these women. We have not heard any of these women talk about it, but I think for these women, these are going to let their actions do the talking. Raquel's been very dangerous as of late. Shayna Baszler has been doing her best. She's been very close to getting those championships around her waist, but just has not been able to. And maybe Raquel Gonzalez is going to be the one that leads her to the promised land. But first, Raquel Gonzalez is the first woman to be able to challenge for that championship. So right now we saw Bayley retain her Raw Women's Championship. The question now is for Becky Lynch. Will she retain her SmackDown Women's Championship, or will we have a new champion heading into WrestleMania season? And then if it changes, then Charlotte Flair may, if Becky Lynch loses, maybe she wants to stay. Maybe she flees over to Raw. It's all about, taking your time with your choices. You got to kind of see what variables are ultimately going to help you at the end of the day. You got to plan it out, execute it, and execute it to perfection. Because I guarantee Charlotte scouted Bayley's Raw Women's Championship matchup earlier. Now she's studying this matchup. And, the question is, once again, when do we find out? Do we find out tonight? On Raw, SmackDown? When is it going to be?
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
Man, look at the intensity on Miss Gonzalez's face.
And introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
And Becky Lynch also, she is ready. She seems like she's very focused as well.
A charged atmosphere as we get set for a SmackDown Women's title match.
A lot of titles changing hands tonight. Will this women's title be one of them? Referee showing that prestigious SmackDown Women's title. Will be the last time for Becky. The last kicker. We'll see how she deals with it. Here we go, referee ringing that bell. SmackDown Championship on the line. Shayna Baszler out here helping out Raquel Gonzalez. Being there for moral support. Ooh, how close that was to being able to put away Becky Lynch. Imagine not even a minute into the matchup and being able to put her away. Look how impressive this is. A huge neck swing there from Raquel. This is what we saw in the first meeting between Becky and Raquel. Raquel was throwing Becky Lynch around like a paper sack. And big submission hold. She's flipped her, and yep, submission hold. Right to that lower back. Nowhere to go. And now Raquel gonna let it go, I think. Oh no, Lynch is gonna fight out of it. Oh, into a pinfall. Imagine if Lynch can steal one. Oh, just a 1 count. You know how crazy that would be if Becky Lynch was able to steal that? Raquel Gonzalez would not be too happy about that. As now, Becky Lynch here. Oh, nice underhook suplex. Now, big elbow from Lynch. This perfect opportunity for Becky Lynch to get something going and fight back in this matchup here. As Becky Lynch did not want to get thrown over that top rope, deciding to not go over it. Oh, right to the chest. Open-handed slap. Those are never feeling good. As now here we go, pinfall attempt. 1. Ooh, maybe not even a 1 count, honestly. That was very close. Other than that, Raquel Gonzalez needs to do something to Becky Lynch here. As now, Becky Lynch is in trouble. No, she spikes Raquel Gonzalez. What a pivotal reversal in this matchup. And now Lynch. Oh! Nice suplex there from Becky, and it's now Becky Lynch looking to go high risk. Becky Lynch, oh, big elbow halfway across the ring. And Becky Lynch is all fired up. Raquel Gonzalez is in trouble here. Gonna go for the pinfall. If Becky would have won for the pinfall earlier on in this matchup, she could have at least got a 2 count. But now Becky Lynch has got to go back to the drawing board. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gonna go for that Beck's bottom there. Right there to Raquel Gonzalez. But not gonna go for the pinfall after that. She's gonna go for the disarmer. No, she's not. Raquel Gonzalez with the key reversal. Is Becky Lynch gonna rue the day that she tried going for the disarmer? She easily could have went for the pinfall. But she honestly must think that it was gonna, be the final touch, the cherry on top, you could say. This is getting closer and closer to what you expect to see from that first matchup where Raquel Gonzalez was able to capitalize on Becky Lynch's big mistakes. Oh, devastating maneuver there from Raquel Gonzalez, just continuing to attack the arms and midsection here. And look at her again, man. Brutal maneuvers. Get free out of 7. Hate to see a count-out win. Obviously, Raquel Gonzalez, even with the count-out win, she would lose, technically, because she wouldn't be walking out with the championship. Both these women continuing to go back and forth. Obviously, they got to get it done inside of that ring. Both of them back up to their feet. Raquel Gonzalez with a devastating strike there. I think for both of these women, it's all about inserting dominance, but also taking your time in certain matches. Referee now at a 5. And now Lynch, thrown up against the barricade. Oh, but Lynch fighting back as well. Back in the ring we go. Thankfully, Becky Lynch is throwing her back in the ring. Referee will end it at an 8 count. Oh, no. Raquel Gonzalez. We saw this before. 2, 3. Raquel Gonzalez is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. And that means heading into WrestleMania season, it is going to be Raquel Gonzalez representing SmackDown with the championship, and Bayley heads into WrestleMania with a Raw Women's Championship. Holy crap. Now for Charlotte, she has to make a tough decision on who she decides to face at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Can Rey Mysterio knock off John Cena We saw Mysterio's defeat the Brass Ring Club in tag team action a couple nights ago to get themselves this opportunity. So tonight, it's going to be Rey Mysterio challenging John Cena and looking to beat the respect out of John Cena. This all started about a month ago where Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, to be exact, he answered the open challenge of John Cena, and Dominic Mysterio would take John Cena to the limit, but John Cena would ultimately pick up the win. Dominic just trying to give him a handshake, saying, hey, heck of a match, good job, you beat me fair and square. But Cena didn't like that whatsoever. He pushed Dominic Mysterio's hand away, and Rey didn't like that, so he came in the ring to defend his son. Both men kind of got face-to-face, and then Cena would take it a little bit too far by attacking Rey Mysterio, eventually putting him through a table. So, ever since then, it's just been absolutely crazy. We'll see how Rey Mysterio fares tonight with this United States Championship match here. We'll see if John Cena brings out Cesaro and Dominik Dijakovic, or if he comes out here by himself. And there he is, your United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. And yep, of course he has to bring out Cesaro and Dominik Dijakovic. Cena gonna try and show Cesaro and Dijakovic how to defeat Rey Mysterio here tonight. Championship, like I mentioned, looks so good around the waist and definitely fits John Cena. Cena does not want to be a one-hit wonder with that championship. Obviously, he defeated AJ Styles for it. He retained over AJ Styles, and now Cena having his first thing with, first major feud after that, and that being with Rey Mysterio. Obviously, Cena wants to head into WrestleMania with that United States Championship, but the question is, can he do it? He's got Cesaro and Dominik Dijakovic with him to do that. We'll see how it fares, though, tonight here on Elimination Chamber, as we inch closer and closer to our main event of the evening, that being the 6-man Elimination Chamber match. Cena actually has a house here, I believe in Tampa, Florida, kind of close to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio all fired up here. Big opportunity for the Rey Mysterio brand here.
Introducing the champion from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
And John Cena all fired up, ladies and gentlemen, showing you his United States Championship. But can Cena retain over likes of a Rey Mysterio? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The championship is on the line. Here we go. Referee ringing the bell. Here we go. A big time matchup is Rey Mysterio with that springboard crossbody. Two. Ooh, very close there. Now imagine if Rey Mysterio is able to knock off Cena, how that would feel for John Cena, honestly. Oh, brutal DDT there, putting down Cena. Ooh, 1.5, and look at Mysterio looking right at us, right into the camera saying, hey, I cannot believe this. And now Rey Mysterio looking for a scoop slam of sorts, but Cena with a back suplex. And of course, Cena was just one step ahead of Rey Mysterio there momentarily. As off the ropes we go, and oh, over the top we actually go. Cena Irish whipping Mysterio so fast that he's just able to go over the top rope. Big submission hold here from Cena here at ringside. Obviously, pinfall or submission has to happen inside of the ring, but obviously any damage at ringside will very well help you out later on in the match. As look at Cena, big power slam here once again. It's very surprising that we're seeing this different side of John Cena. Always been about that hustle, loyalty, respect, but that respect part being thrown out the window, especially in this rivalry with the Mysterios. Oh, Cena. I'm surprised Cena didn't just try to go for a count-out victory, honestly. Especially with how he's been acting, but he wants to make sure he puts away Mysterio once and for all. Uh-oh. Look at this. Oh! Right into the barricade, that back. Oh, my God. That's not going to be feeling too good. Oh, now here comes Mysterio. That spinning kick to the midsection. Let's see if Rey Mysterio can get himself back in this ring here. Or back in this matchup as well, too. Snapmare takedown. Oh! Big kick to the middle of that back. Not going to feel too good there. Big reversal there. And now, oh, both of these guys know each other oh so well. It's absolutely crazy. Referee now at 8. But Mysterio not going to allow this to end in a count out. Both of these men getting it very close here, honestly. Like I mentioned, these guys can go to war at ringside, but obviously the pinfalls, the submissions, whatever, have to occur in the middle of that ring. Let's Cena just trying to maybe try to rip that mask off. Mysterio, can he stop him? Yes, he does. And now Rey gonna toss him. Oh, I was gonna say maybe toss him back in the ring, but even tossing him into that apron is going to be a little bit better as well. And again, Rey Mysterio breaking up the count. So again, got to do what you got to do here at ringside. Mysterio, DDT. Oh, that face is not going to be feeling too good for Cena. And now Mysterio. Face planting Cena again, man. This has been a very brutal match from the get-go. These guys have been destroying each other here at ringside. And obviously, Dijakovic and Cesaro cannot do much here. Just watching their leader get decimated here at ringside. Rey Mysterio very well could be walking out with the United States Championship here. Big haymakers from Mysterio, but Cena, big clubbing forearm strike. Big reversal. Cena's all fired up right now. This is not what you want if you're Rey. Oh, vintage John Cena there. That would always normally set him up for the 5-knuckle shuffle there, but not going to need it as, oh, going to go for the cradle. Obviously, this is not a false count anywhere matchup. That very well could have been a win, honestly. We are now at a 7. Both of these guys need to get back inside the ring. And finally back we go. Mysterio going to try and maybe put away Cena here. Uh-oh. Here we go, Cena. Uh-oh. That Hurricane Rana right into the middle rope. 619. 619 there from Rey Mysterio. Will Mysterio win the championship? 1, 2. Oh, Cena's kicking out at 2.5. So close. How much more can Cena take, though? Both men beating the living crap out of each other. Frog splash from Rey. Is it at this time? 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio is your new United States champion. Beat the respect out of Cena tonight. And now, what is going on here? Now Mysterio wants to show Cena some respect here. And again. Cena not respecting Mysterio whatsoever. What in the hell is going on with Cena?
The following champion versus champion contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the $1 Million Championship.
And yes, you guys heard it correctly. A no-holds-barred champion versus champion match. The new Raw Tag Team Champion Randy Orton is looking to add another championship around his waist, and that being the $1 Million Championship. It has ever been since before, a couple weeks before Survivor Series, is when Walter won the $1 Million Championship away from Kevin Nash. And Walter has been very dominant ever since then. But this right here is going to be his toughest test to date, and that being the Viper, Randy Orton. But Walter has made everything possible to make Randy Orton and Matt Riddle's lives a living hell. But now it has turned into the very opposite. Walter losing the tag team championships for his stable so far. Obviously, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel losing to RK Bro earlier on tonight. Randy Orton getting patched up here. We'll see if he's going to be 100% enough to take on Walter here. Imagine Randy Orton with the $1 Million Championship as well as that Raw Tag Team title around his waist. Will Orton be walking out a double champion? I wouldn't be surprised if Orton could, but, you know, Walter is a different type of animal in that ring. It looks like Walter is out here by himself, probably telling the other members of Imperium to stay in the back, let him handle it. Walter maybe could have got involved in that matchup earlier on tonight with the Raw Tag Team titles, but Walter decided to stay in the back, and he told his team to deal with it. And obviously it didn't work out too well. But we'll see if Walter can walk out still the $1 Million Champion, or will Randy Orton, like we mentioned, become a double champion. Walter has defeated the likes of Rick Boogs, Shinsuke Nakamura, obviously Kevin Nash, and then also Matt Riddle in a non-title matchup. But obviously Walter and Randy Orton is going to be a banger of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This very well could be the match of the night. It's very crazy to say because we've seen a lot of crazy twists and turns all night here. And like we mentioned, we still have Adam Cole and The Fiend, as well as the 6-man Elimination Chamber matchup with the Universal title on the line, and so much more action. How crazy is that? As now Walter seems like he is ready now, ladies and gentlemen. A champion versus champion. We'll see if Randy Orton can defeat Walter somehow, some way. Randy Orton has been in this business for a very long time. He's probably has plenty of strategies here.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton thrives in these situations.
And introducing the champion from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds. He is the $1 Million Champion, Walter.
Look at the intensity on the face of Walter, ladies and gentlemen. He seems like he is ready as well. I'm ready. Hope you guys are ready, as we are about to see a banger of a match. The RKO versus the multiple powerbomb threat of Walter. We'll see if Randy Orton's going to be 100% enough to finish this matchup here. As referee rings the bell, here we go. Randy Orton versus Walter. And oh, wait a minute. Randy Orton starting off early. Wait a minute. Orton. Vintage Orton with the DDT early on in this match. Is Orton looking to put away Walter early? But look at Walter back up to his feet. How quick was that, man? And now Walter. Wait a minute. Walter. Oh my goodness. It's like a chokeslam power bomb or spine buster or something. But very impressive. Is Orton with a gut wrench? Uh-oh. Gonna turn it into a neck breaker. And now gonna go for the pinfall early on here. Will this be enough? 2.5. You can kind of see the stitches on the top of Orton's head right there, keeping that blood from flowing out. As now Orton spiking Walter on his face. Orton does not want Walter getting a hold of him, or this very well could be a long night for Randy, as Walter tossing him halfway across the ring. Walter doing the right thing here, going to go for the pinfall. He knows Orton is not fully 100%. Orton went through hell in that tag team match. Vicious clubbing blows, and Walter showing off that vintage power suplex there. And now Walter gonna go to work on that middle of that back. Wait a minute. Oh heck no, Walter looking to fly. Oh no. Halfway across the ring, and look at Randy Orton picking the right time to run right after Walter. He realized Walter would have to literally jump pretty far, and he knows Walter does not have a good flying ability. As Walter going back and forth here with Randy. Oh, spear out of nowhere. The spear takedown there to Mr. Randy Orton. Good back and forth matchup. These guys are going to beat the living crap out of each other. Expect a lot of bruising, a lot of blood in this matchup as well. Uh-oh. Walter. Oh, the release powerbomb. And he is not done yet. Walter now. Oh, no. He knows Orton's not 100%. And is just going to that powerbomb game. Look at Walter. Oh, my God. That may be it, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Orton putting up a fight tonight, but it's it. It's difficult to have two matches in one night, ladies and gentlemen. Walter's showing you why he is your $1 million champion for a reason. Orton at least walked out with one championship tonight, that being the Raw Tag Team Championship, but Walter is the last couple moments of the matchup defeating him. This release powerbomb, then the multi-power bombs at the end were just way too much for Randy. He's literally just trying to survive. I think if Orton would have been able to hit a suplex or a RKO out of nowhere, I think he very well could have been the champion. But Walter, he's your champion for a reason, man. Doesn't matter who you are. Walter dominating the championship scene here on Monday Night Raw. It is time for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships to be defended. The rivalry has been brewing for months now, and it continues here tonight. Ridge Holland making his way onto the ring with his brawling brutes, Sheamus and Pete Dunne. And for a big time match that we saw Friday night on SmackDown, a 6-man tornado tag team match, Solo Sikoa pinning, I believe it was Pete Dunne in that 6-man tornado tag. But this matchup is an actual tag team match, good old fashioned tag team match. And the Usos, the only reason why they are the SmackDown Tag Team Championship holders are because of The Rock not restarting the matchup, which is very, very surprising. And I'm very surprised that, Pete Dunne and Sheamus aren't raising hell about it. But I think Sheamus and Pete Dunne, these guys are very, I guess you could say they're not going to cry about it. They're going to let their actions speak for it in the middle of that ring. And they know that they can defeat the Usos. They've done it before, and they're looking to do it again here tonight, here on the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. As we are getting down to the nitty-gritty, ladies and gentlemen, getting closer to the end of the night. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a heck of a show, a lot of twists and turns, and even some good returns. We saw The Undertaker saying that from now all the way to next year's WrestleMania will be his final year before he retires. And he said that he's looking for a match at WrestleMania. He was going to come to Raw, to SmackDown to figure out who was going to be. But the WWE debut of Sting here in Universe Mode showing up saying, hey, you don't need to go to Raw or SmackDown. You got your match right here with me. A battle of WCW and WWE just right there. How crazy is that going to be? Sting versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. we'll talk about that more over the coming weeks here. But now you got Jimmy and Jay Uso of the Bloodline. As you guys notice, Solo Sikoa is not out here. Still suffering from that. He did defeat Brock Lesnar, but Solo Sikoa is still in the back, kind of dealing with some injuries from that matchup with Brock Lesnar, but I'm sure he'll make a full recovery. As it is, those SmackDown Tag Team Championships are on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd really behind the Usos here tonight. But the challengers, they look like they are ready for a fight. First ever Dusty Cup champions, former NXT champions, and now looking to become a two-time SmackDown Tag Team champions. And they are looking to not get screwed over by The Rock and by the referee missing a call. So here we go. Sheamus, and it looks like Jimmy Uso going to kick us off here tonight in this tag team match. As I'll look at Jimmy Uso coming right after Sheamus here, not going to back down. Oh, nice Samoan drop early on in this match. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Look for that Uso splash, but no, Jimmy Uso must not be thinking he might have been able to hit it. Maybe just because it's still early on in the match, the blood isn't flowing as much. Connects with another Samoan drop, which very well definitely could do the job enough. Here we go. Referee getting in position. Make sure the shoulders are down. And I bet these refs have been having a talk from the staff and the general managers about, hey, you got to be on the lookout for rope breaks, hands on the ropes, legs on the ropes. Even if it's really close and you don't think it is, just call it. Rather call it just in case. As now Sheamus with a choke slam powerbomb. Very brutal maneuver there from Sheamus. As now here comes the bruiser weight Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne looking to go to work here on Jimmy Uso. Big snap suplex. And if Pete Dunne and Sheamus can cut off the ring, we might see new champions right away. And now Pete Dunne looking to go high risk here. Can he hit it before Jimmy gets too far? Oh, and he's able to. Man, the beautiful height on that bad boy. As look at Pete Dunne. Brutal maneuvers. Man, Pete Dunne is a specimen of himself, man. Just an absolute brute, man. I would hate to try to get in a brawl with him because, you know, able to rip off tendons, break bones. It's just how crazy Pete Dunne is. Especially, I mean, I wouldn't want to see either team in the streets as well. Especially Ridge Holland, Sheamus, Pete Dunne, any of the Usos, anyone in the Bloodline. Just absolute brutality would be on store. As now over the top rope we go. Down goes Jimmy Uso. Referee going to go ahead and start his count. Pete Dunne going to go after Jimmy Uso. Probably not the best idea, but oh, as soon as I say that, I thought maybe Jimmy was going to go after Ridge Holland. Oh gosh, what a clubbing blow, or an uppercut. Kind of taking it to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso needs to get a tag right now. I'm not saying Jimmy can't handle himself, but he is struggling at the moment. We are now at a 5. Back in the ring we go. Let's see if Jimmy follows him inside the ring. It looks like he will. Oh. I don't know what Pete Dunne was doing. Seemed like he's trying to get Jimmy Uso to come outside with him once again, but obviously not able to get Jimmy that time. And now, another Samoan drop just for good measure. Why not? Giving it away like Halloween candy over here. Big chop there from Jey Uso. Jey Uso, probably the freshest man in this matchup. Uh-oh. Can he block the tag here, Jey Uso? Tell him Pete Dunne to get up to his face, or get up to his feet, pardon me. Now Pete Dunne able to get the tag. Here comes Sheamus. Obviously, Jey Uso a little bit faster here than Sheamus would be. This is not where you want to be with your Sheamus, building up that momentum for the Usos here. Could hit an Uso splash and it could be game over. And now another Samoan drop. But now look at this Sheamus with a jawbreaker now. Keeps his team in this. This is where Brawling Brutes are going to be good at. And oh, here comes. You think that one team's able to get something going, and then you have, where that's where that scouting comes into play. Okay, hey, they might be thinking about this in this portion of the matchup, or they're going to do this in a certain part of the match. So it's one of those things where you got to kind of look at it as, little old school slap there by Jimmy Uso. Super kick right to the ribs. Trying to take all that air out of Sheamus. Wait a minute. Sheamus going to try to get the tag. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Pete Dunne getting tagged in, thankfully, for the Brawling Brutes, because Sheamus could have been, eating an Uso splash possibly, as we do have a submission hold here. Single leg submission here. Will Jimmy tap out here? Oh, big boot to the face. Oh my goodness. And now Pete Dunne going to take some time. And now you're going to tag. Here comes Jey Uso. Let's see if Pete Dunne can capitalize here again. Can the Brawling Brutes get those tag titles back around their waist here? No, jawbreaker here. Oh, big slap there from Jey as well. That's not going to be too good for Pete Dunne. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, wait, Pete Dunne with the reversal. Roll through though. Jey Uso with a vicious maneuver. Pinfall. Again! The Bloodline are screwed over again. And the Usos retain the championships. Are we? I'm not seeing any action from the back. Are you kidding me? Another mishap with this referee, and the Usos retain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE European Championship.
We are getting down to the nitty-gritty tonight for the Elimination Chamber. We have 3 total matches left. This match and 2 others. This should be the last Raw matchup of the night, and I see no bigger matchup than the European Championship being on the line. Bobby Lashley is looking to get that European Championship back. He lost it to Miz just because of, obviously, Damian Priest was, getting involved and distracting Bobby Lashley, and all this other stuff. Would become a triple threat matchup eventually, and Damian Priest would win the European Championship away from the Miz. We saw a rematch between Damian Priest and Miz. Priest obviously retained, and Lashley had his sights on getting that European Championship back, attacking Damian Priest. So this matchup is going to get very, very brutal from the get-go. As soon as that bell rings, these guys are going to be destroying the crap out of each other. And you can see Bobby Lashley's face right now. It's, like I mentioned before, that is from Damian Priest and all those other big matches Lashley's been part of. And now here comes Damian Priest, coming out here to Finn Balor's music, the leader of the Judgment Day, and looks like he's brought himself some backup, and that being Braun Strowman. This is not looking too good for Bobby Lashley. We know Lashley can defend for himself, but this is going to be a different story when you have the monster among men at ringside with Damian Priest. That this very well could change the tide, I guess you could say, in the matchup. Because Strowman could get involved at any time in this matchup if Damian Priest is struggling. Priest could, do something underhanded with the Strowman distraction or something. That's very, very crazy. This match is going to be very, very brutal, though, from the get-go. European Championship is on the line. The last Raw match of the night. Who is going to be walking out with this championship, ladies and gentlemen? Right now on Monday Night Raw, the picture looks like this. The new WWE Champion, Johnny Gargano. New Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro. We got Bayley, still your Raw Women's Champion. And we're going to have to wait and see what the championship picture is going to look like here. Walter retained his $1 Million championship over Randy Orton. And like I mentioned, we'll see what this will look like for Damian Priest if he can somehow, some way walk out still the European champion.
Introducing the challenger from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley all fired up here.
And introducing the champion from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is the WWE European Champion, Damian Priest.
He's been pretty good as European champion, but does that reign come to the end tonight? Or will he be heading to WrestleMania with that championship? Bobby Lashley, the intensity's there. He knows how big this match is for him. Because with a loss again, you know, Lashley's going to have to earn it all over again. And Lashley definitely would do that, but he wants to win that championship now. Referee rings that bell. Here we go. Oh, big knee strikes from Damian Priest. Coming right after the gate. Priest, I mean, this man can move around pretty good, so Lashley needs to be on his toes in this matchup here. That's all. Look at this big old suplex there to Bobby Lashley. And now, Priest looking to go high risk. Oh, an elbow to the back of the skull. His arm is definitely hurting from that. Lashley not moving though. Lashley could be honestly down and out. Could be an awkward landing. Lashley might tap out here. I don't know if he's fully himself right now. That elbow is very vicious. Maybe this kind of took him out briefly in that, but we'll see how Lashley will fare now. It don't look like Priest maybe was going to try to go for a springboard, but right now taking too much time. And now Lashley signaling the end is near. Priest going for that springboard punch to the face. Very effective. Here we go. Referee in position. Just a 1 count. Surprised a lot of superstars don't try to hook the leg, honestly. Now Damian Priest, another powerful slam. And now Priest going for that springboard leg drop, but Lashley had that well scouted. Lashley has definitely taken his handful of those bad boys over the years. Or I should say over the last couple months. Yes, here we go. Referee getting in possession once again. Not even a 1 count. Like I mentioned, I think Damian Priest would definitely have the upper hand with Strowman at ringside as a choke slam. Takedown there to Bobby Lashley. And now Lashley fighting back. Can Lashley do it? Seemed like he might have been in trouble there briefly. But now that's Bobby Lashley for you. He's able to dig down deep even if it seems like he might be in trouble. Oh, big reversal from Priest. Now Priest. No, Lashley back and forth now. Look at Lashley. An MMA fighter for a reason. He knows what he's doing in that squared circle. Priest. Vicious elbows right there. And wait a minute. Lashley now stomping on that foot. Priest is not going to be able to walk for a couple minutes there with that big stomp. And now look at this. Look at this. Look at this suplex. Lashley could have that suplex up in the air for a very long time, man. Here we go. Pinfall. Will it get him to that championship? No, 2.5. Lashley cannot believe it, but he's going to have to dig down deep again. He's all fired up, but Lashley, put away Priest. You cannot give Damian Priest any time whatsoever to get back in this matchup. And, you know, if you give Priest any time to recuperate, maybe Strowman could get involved in this matchup. You never know. And no, Lashley looking to go high risk here. Oh, big axe handle takes him down. Oh, and Lashley telling Priest to kiss his you-know-what. Uh-oh, going for that military press gut buster. Oof. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Lashley getting distracted by Braun Strowman. Priest getting up to his feet here. And now, oh, knee to the tailbone. And yeah, Priest is going to eat this up right now. Come on. If you didn't have Strowman here at ringside, you wouldn't win this matchup. And now, oh my goodness, the reckoning. The reckoning to Lashley. And that very well could be enough for Priest to retain his championship. Pinfall. Here we go. 1, 2. No, 2.5. Lashley kicks out, but how? Brutal reckoning there from Damian Priest. We'll see if Lashley can continue to stay in this. As Lashley choke slam, side slam. Very vicious, but Priest is not done yet. We saw this just moments ago. Reckoning, turning Lashley inside out. We'll see if that will be enough. 1, 2, 3 it is. Damian Priest retains the European Championship tonight. And what a back and forth matchup, ladies and gentlemen. These guys went to war. But Priest was just the better man tonight, and I hate even saying that. But Priest of the Judgment Day, the only champion so far in the Judgment Day, been very impressive so far. But Finn Balor could be walking out with the championship tonight in the main event. We'll have to wait and see. And now we are to our co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want to comment about what I just said at the end of, before we just came back on air here, that I said that Finn Balor would get a chance. Obviously, the Raw WWE Championship match was earlier on tonight. Finn Balor didn't walk out with the championship, so it is just Damian Priest of the Judgment Day that have a championship around their waist. We'll see maybe if they get another opportunity at WrestleMania or in the coming weeks. But right now, Adam Cole is in action tonight. Last time we saw him in action, it was against Robert Roode. Adam Cole picked up the win. A little help from Dolph Ziggler, but nonetheless, Adam Cole and Bray Wyatt are going to go at it. Bray Wyatt attacking Adam Cole, signaling, hey, that should have been me, not you, and everything else like that. And, attacking Roman Reigns. He's attacked The Rock because, it seems like The Rock may be helping out the Bloodline because he didn't restart the SmackDown Tag Team title matchup earlier on tonight, which is crazy. He attacked Adam Pearce, a SmackDown official. I mean, he's both a Raw and SmackDown official. And then even attacked Vince McMahon 2 nights ago there in Japan. So this Fiend is absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we've always known that, but it's just still absolutely crazy. As now here comes the Fiend. Bray Wyatt, former Intercontinental Champion. He wants to be in this picture so bad, looking to make people pay for their sins. Everything, man. It seems like it's all over the place. Here comes the Fiend right there, ladies and gentlemen. He is here tonight and looking to put Adam Cole in his place. He's already taken out a lot of people tonight. Or not tonight, but over these last couple weeks. And Fiend is going to be looking to put away Adam Cole. And obviously, I mean, the Fiend wants championships. That's what I would assume. I mean, championships are one thing, but playing the mind games and being physically demanding and scary and all this other stuff, it's just another element to his game. Because obviously the Fiend is, he's targeting a lot of big name people, and this has got to be serious implications on him doing that. It seemed like Adam Pearce was gonna, suspend him, fine him, whatever, and he wasn't gonna give Bray Wyatt the matchup. But ultimately, Vince McMahon saying, "Hey, there's not gonna be no fine, no suspension whatsoever. You'll get your match at the Elimination Chamber." Well, Vince McMahon obviously would go to leave the ring. It didn't seem like it was going to be the end of SmackDown, but then he would go on to attack Vince McMahon to end SmackDown. How crazy is that? But this matchup right here, it is going to be very, very interesting. These guys definitely have two different styles. You got this man, the power, the strength, definitely you're going to see mind games in this matchup, but also you're going to have Adam Cole, technical wrestler, running around. So we'll see how this is going to be. The Fiend and Adam Cole here. Fiend feels like he's the one that should have been getting the Universal Championship or WWE Championship opportunity by winning the Royal Rumble, but Adam Cole now is the one that's getting that opportunity. So here we go. Adam Cole and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Your co-main event starts now. As Adam Cole is trying to start off right out the gate, but look at the Fiend. He's mind games galore right now. Oh my God, a vicious elbow. Cole's going to have to be very, very careful here right now. And now, wrenching on that left arm, ladies and gentlemen. That is not going to be feeling too good. Oh, clubbing blow to the back. But rolling through is Adam Cole. But Bray Wyatt just pushing Adam Cole away. How crazy is that? Just this monster just not being able to, get attacked or anything. It's been very, very crazy to see. As now look at it again, just choking the life out of Adam Cole here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crazy. Wait, what the hell? That's The Rock's music. What the hell? The Rock is The Rock here? Wait, what the hell? What the hell behind you? What the hell? Rock bottom from the SmackDown general manager. Are you kidding me? Is this how it's going to end? Referee right there. He could have ended this. 2. Oh my God, the Fiend kicks out. The Rock trying to send a message to the Fiend. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. That was crazy. There's Adam Cole with the big reversal again. Big flying cross body. And of course, Adam Cole's got to do his Adam Cole bay thing, of course. Oh my goodness, that's just absolutely crazy. The Rock, the SmackDown general manager, coming out here. I guess I can see why he didn't stop the matchup for the Usos when they once again won because of the bottom rope. It's got to be because, he's getting around, has had his sights on attacking the Fiend tonight. It's only my logical thinking here. It's a big stomp to the ribs right now. Ever since being attacked from behind, the Fiend has not been the same. As now Adam Cole going to go high risk. Frog splash. Halfway across the ring. Adam Cole looking really good. He's got to stay on Bray Wyatt here. Oh! Dropping him right on the knee there. And now here we go. Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? 2. No! 2.5. Very, very close. Look at the face of Adam Cole. He cannot believe it. How is this mofo still in this match? I'm not surprised. It's absolutely crazy. Wait a minute. Bray Wyatt, Uranagi to Adam Cole. And now Cole though, DDTing the Fiend. Look at Adam Cole. He's just taking this all in, playing some mind games right now. Wonder if Adam Cole knew Rock was going to try and get involved in this matchup tonight. Big punches and slaps and kicks here from the from Adam Cole, but now the Fiend. Uh-oh. Gonna hit him with a gut buster. Oof. And oh no, the Fiend, he's going to that special place right now. I know now a submission. The hand on the collarbone. Will he make Adam Cole tap out here? This could be it right now. Will Adam Cole have to tap out? No, he will not. At least not yet. Oh, going for the kick there, but the mandible claw, mandible claw there to Adam Cole. 1, 2, 3, just like that. The Fiend has defeated Adam Cole. And even despite The Rock getting involved, hitting the rock bottom on the Fiend, it still was not enough. And that's crazy to say. What a back and forth match, a crazy match, man. Holy cow. But look at this Uranagi, but the mandible claw passing Adam Cole out. And the Fiend wins in this co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. SmackDown is going to be in trouble. And so is The Rock heading into WrestleMania. As he just disappears right in front of us here. Oh, there he is. What is next for the Fiend after defeating Adam Cole? Is The Rock next on the line? And now here comes your prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is the man that will be coming out last. So we'll see if Kevin Owens will be the one that will be able to walk out with the Universal Championship. You guys think he can do it? We saw it in the WWE Championship where Cody Rhodes entered last, but was not able to win. He was eliminated by the man that actually won the matchup, and that being Johnny Gargano. Kevin Owens is going to have to go through 5 other superstars tonight to win. Can he do it? Certainly he can. But tonight, will it be his night? It's been a hell of a night. A lot of surprising returns. We saw the return of The Undertaker, and we even saw Sting in a WWE ring with The Undertaker. We officially can announce that The Undertaker and Sting will be having a one-on-one matchup between each other at WrestleMania. How crazy is that? As now here comes the Architect, Seth frickin' Rollins. The visionary of SmackDown. If Rollins ends up winning the Universal Championship, we are not going to hear the end of it. And you know, we all understand how good Seth Rollins is, but we don't need to hear it every single second. But that's Seth Rollins for you. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do, no matter what. So we'll see if the Visionary can actually get it done tonight, though, and walk out with the Universal Championship. Gonna have to outlast 5 other superstars. We don't know what number he's gonna be coming in. Obviously, it's not 1 or 2, so maybe he'll get lucky with 3, 4, or 5. Maybe he'll get lucky with the 5th spot, because we know Kevin Owens is coming out last. But you know, anything is possible here in WWE. But the Visionary is here. Who do you guys honestly think? For me, I want to say Kevin Owens, because he is the the 6th spot winner. But like I mentioned earlier, Monday Night Raw, that WWE Championship matchup, we saw Cody Rhodes enter last but did not win. So could be definitely thrown up in the air. I think Roman Reigns definitely has a big chance of still walking out with that championship. So anything is possible. Rollins is just looking around, trying to embrace this whole matchup here. Seems like Rollins going to take his time here to get into his cage. Here we go. And now it is time to bask in his glory. It is Keith frickin' Lee. The big man, Keith Lee. Keith Lee, a very underrated superstar. And I think for Keith Lee, this could be a do or die early on in his career, honestly. You don't know if he's going to get another opportunity for the Universal Championship. But if he's able to win tonight, even better. Facing off with six of the best wrestlers here on SmackDown. A lot of superstars in the back would probably say something different about that. But, it's always good to have in this matchup a little bit of variety of superstars that you might not think will win that matchup. So we saw in the WWE Championship matchup, and Johnny Gargano and Miz were the last two in that matchup, and obviously Gargano won the WWE Championship. I think Keith Lee has a tremendous opportunity by winning tonight. Will he be able to? That is another thing. As now we wait for Keith Lee to get in his pot. Sharing a hole, and I believe that was Seth Rollins' pot over there. And now we get Happy Corbin. The man that has aligned himself with JBL. Imagine if Happy Corbin wins the Universal Championship. Oh my goodness. If you thought Seth Rollins was bad, it's going to be definitely up there if Happy Corbin's able to win. I'm still by partial here and not, kind of call it down the middle, but I don't think any of us would enjoy a reign with Happy Corbin. But, anything is possible here. But this structure is going to be so different. So by the end of the night, Corbin, he may not be happy. But the thing is, if he wins the championship, he's going to be happy, but it depends on how much he's going to go through in this match. So that means we are going to have Roman Reigns kick us off here in this big matchup, which is very surprising. I thought maybe The Rock would have given him a better pick in this match. So that means we'll have Roman Reigns and Apollo Crews, to kick us off here on the card. We'll have to wait and see how this is going to go for Apollo and Roman Reigns. I think for Apollo Crews, for what he did to Buddy Murphy, it's definitely got to be something shocking. He said that he had something planned here for the Elimination Chamber. I don't know what exactly he meant by that. I guess if he wins the Universal Championship tonight, that maybe we'll find out what that secret or what that plan was. But if not, maybe that might be thrown out the window. You never know. But we are just mere moments away from the start of this Elimination Chamber matchup. Apollo Crews has had a great career so far here in Universe mode. Former United States champion, former SmackDown Tag Team champion. So Apollo Crews now looking to add the Universal Championship to his list. And I guess no better way to test your skills is against the man that is the current Universal Champion, and that being Roman Reigns. And now we get to Roman Reigns, your Universal Champion, making his way down to the ring. This man is so dangerous, but there's a man that's currently more dangerous than Roman Reigns, which is very surprising, and that being The Fiend. He's been on a hot streak these last couple of weeks, taking out WWE officials, the chairman of the board, Vince McMahon, even the general managers, and superstars, Adam Cole, Roman Reigns. So it's absolutely crazy when you think about it. Rock was even trying to screw over Bray Wyatt earlier on tonight. He hit a rock bottom in that matchup with Adam Cole, and it still did not work out in the favor of Adam Cole. As there is your Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen. He seems like he is ready here. Here we go, referee gonna ring the bell. Here we go. Reigns and Cruz to start us off here. The next minute or two is just gonna be these two guys going at it. Seems like Reigns may have been maybe trying to go high risk there, possibly by running around, but oh, look at the very first punch from Roman Reigns, knocking out Apollo Crews, but the blood just dripping down the forehead. That's how brutal Roman Reigns is, ladies and gentlemen. And now the big boot to it as well. We might have our first elimination here early on. How crazy would that be if Reigns is able to get an elimination before the third official competitor comes out? As now here comes Roman Reigns off the ropes, turning Cruz inside out. And Roman Reigns meaning business early on tonight. Who is going to be the next competitor to make his way down to the ring here? Let's see, who's it going to be? Oh, it's going to be Happy Corbin up next. Trying to defeat Roman Reigns there early. Big haymaker from Apollo. Oh, able to take Corbin out there momentarily. But Corbin, just that bare knuckle fighter champion, multi-time champion, bare knuckle fighting, knows how to do his own thing. Big punch there. As now, look at him get his first elimination here. Will it be enough? Ooh, just a one count. And now Cruz from behind to Roman Reigns. Big old back suplex. I mean, if I'm everybody, I'm going after Apollo Crews right now. He's busted open. It should only take one more big maneuver. It might be able to put him away. As now, dropping him right on that top rope. Down goes the Universal Champion. And now Corbin coming after Cruz. This ain't good. This ain't good. Oh, big power slam. As Seth Rollins is next in line, ladies and gentlemen. And now Corbin going to come right after Seth Rollins here. Oh, right into the pod. That might be it. Pinfall. One. Ooh. Almost a 2 count out of it. But how crazy would that have been, Corbin eliminating Rollins right off the get-go? As Reigns and Apollo Crews go at it. And now we are down to Keith Lee and Kevin Owens, the next superstars to come out. As an awkward landing there for Baron Corbin over that top turnbuckle pad. As now a running power slam from Apollo. Imagine, is this it? 1, 2. Ooh, very close. And now Keith Lee should be the next superstar to be coming out to the ring now. As long as they didn't mess it up. Here we go. Oh, big power slam. And yes, it is Keith. He makes his way down the ring. No submission hold, or no submission just yet. Oh, Keith Lee. Keith Lee breaking it up, surprisingly. I don't know what the hell that was all about. I'm surprised that Keith Lee would want to try to break it up, but it is what it is. Because now Keith Lee going to work on Happy Corbin. These guys are all beating the living hell out of each other to win that Universal Championship. As now Cruz going to toss him out to the apron, or out to there. Oh, Keith Lee almost eliminated here. As Roman Reigns going to try and make Apollo Crews tap out. We've seen Reigns win this by that submission before. You just saw the end of days there to Keith Lee. Double pinfall. We'll see what the referee does. Keith Lee just got into the matchup eliminated. And Kevin Owens is next. Referee here. 2, 3. Apollo Crews is eliminated. And just like that, we are down to 4. Owens, Reigns, Rollins, and Corbin. That's just absolutely crazy to think. Keith Lee just came in this matchup, and within a couple minutes, he is the one getting eliminated. Absolutely crazy to think about. Of course, Seth Rollins is going to do his little freaking architect dance, I suppose. As now Reigns trying to do his damnedest to stay in this matchup right now. I don't know how much damage he's really taken, but I guess we're going to find out here tonight. Oh, look, that's a cheap shot there from Reigns. But everything's perfectly legal in this matchup, though. Submission hold here to Baron Corbin. Don't have the best camera view here, but it looks like it. Referee's right there to let us know. Uh-oh, going for another submission hold here. Reigns going to look to make Kevin Owens tap out. There's an STO choke right there from Corbin. Will Owens tap? Nowhere to go. And oh, look at Kevin Owens, the strength to get out of that. How crazy is that? Oh, the double knees. Double knees out of nowhere. And now, yeah, go attack the ankles if you have to. Do what you got to do, Kevin, to try and end this long reign of Roman Reigns. He's talking that major trash there. Oh, jumping clothesline takes down Owens. Oh, kick to the midsection. Oh, another submission hold here. Reigns is all about submitting people tonight, it seems like. Look at this. Owens, I don't know if he can get out of it. Oh, he never can. You never know with Kevin. Seemed like Rollins might have been trying to go for a curb stomp. Didn't really work out in his favor. As Owens and Reigns continuing to go at it. Corbin eliminated. And now, thankfully, we will not see a Corbin reign. But we still have Rollins, Owens, and Roman Reigns, the last three. Who is going to walk out with the championship? Roman Reigns still surviving somehow, some way. Reigns going to talk some trash. As an face buster takedown. And now another submission hold. Submission hold to Seth Rollins. Will Seth have to tap out? Nowhere to go. There's no rope breaks or anything like that. Seth is going to have to somehow outlast him. And now Reigns going to go for the pinfall. He may have made him pass out. 2. No, 2.5. Stays in the matchup for a little bit longer anyway. Double knees again, though, to Reigns. Owens, you got to be careful, though. Reigns got right back up to his feet. You got to think not too much damage was done to Roman in this matchup so far. Oh, going for maybe setting him up for a stunner there, possibly. As another submission hold here. Right here to Kevin. Will Kevin have to tap out? Reigns is the king of the submission holds here tonight so far. Man, look at this. Can Kevin stay in this matchup? Yes, he does momentarily. Pinfall, though. Will this be it? 2, 3. And now it is down to Owens and Rollins and Reigns. Winning the Battle Royal matches on Raw and SmackDown didn't really mean too much. But now Rollins and Reigns go at it. Former Shield mates. Oh, Reigns catches him. RKO. Are you kidding me? And now Reigns again. After that RKO reversal from the curb stomp, Reigns is going to try and make him tap out. Will Rollins stay in this matchup? But Reigns lets go, though. And this crowd knows what they're witnessing right now. Roman Reigns has been too much for Rollins. And this has to be it. Roman Reigns is going to retain his championship tonight. Yes, he does. How crazy is that? Roman Reigns went through hell tonight. We don't really have the best camera view. This is a little bit better of a camera view we saw earlier on tonight. But Roman Reigns retains over 5 other wrestlers. And so it is official. Heading into WrestleMania, Roman Reigns is the Universal Champion. And now Johnny Gargano is the WWE Champion on Raw. Who does Adam Cole choose? We will have to wait, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And we will see you on Raw for all the exclusive content that will be coming your guys' way.